the day my ex-husband left me was probably the nicest thing he's ever done. And I mean that sarcastically. The truth is, we were young, we were dumb, we didn't have good growing ups, raising childhoods, we didn't know how to treat each other. And I think he did the best he could. I think I did the best I could, but I think we were too caught up in ourselves to even recognize that. And we're still very hard-headed. But I didn't get Christmas, I didn't get birthdays, I didn't get thank you for dinners, I didn't get made love to, I got screwed. I was more of a roommate with benefits that took care of his kids than anything. So when he finally left, it was for the best. And I cried and begged him to stay, knowing that the best thing he needed to do was leave. He had gotten up. Well, it was a very bad relationship. He was someone that would give me a hard time, and he would mumble. He never made me feel appreciated. I mean, it's just a typical relationship that most you out there probably think you are in as well. And I felt like I was a prisoner. I have no family. I'm like, I've only stayed with you this long because I have nowhere to go. I didn't have the confidence that I would ever make it on my own. He wasn't going to let me have friends. He ran off everybody I knew. He didn't love me. So it got to the point where one day when he came home from work, and when he came home, you immediately went on eggshells because you didn't know what kind of mood he was going to be in. And he came in, and I was just, it was a bad night, and I begged him to kill me. I begged him to kill me. I went and got a butcher knife, and I said, stab me. I went and got a hamburger. I wish I'd have got a hamburger. I went and got a hammer. I said, hit me. I said, I've got to be set free, and I don't know how I'm ever going to be set free unless it's death. Because I can't keep going like this. I can't keep living every day being abused and feeling like crap. I've done it my whole life. I've done it my whole life, and I'm just so tired and I'm so done. So anyway, I go to bed. He leaves that night, you know, just for a little while, comes back in later, whatever. We go through the next week thinking, you know, we're back to normal. We've had a fight and we're back to normal, you know. We split up, we break up, we're back together, here we are. Typical our relationship, typical day. Woke up, it was a Sunday. He gets his suitcase out of the closet and says, I'm leaving you today. And I, very nonchalantly, I said, you're leaving me today? And he said, yeah. And he said, let me explain some things. This last week, when I've gotten up and went to work every morning, and see, he wore a uniform, I wasn't going to work. I was on vacation. I was using last week to find a place to live. I was using last week to have all the utilities cut off. As of tomorrow, all the utilities will be cut off because they're in my name and I will no longer be here to take care of that. I have found me another place to live. Matter of fact, I found me another woman, and will be not needing any services from you pretty much anymore. I'm tired, I'm done, this isn't working, and somebody's got to be the bigger man and leave and stay gone finally. I've taken all the money out of the bank. I've notified the landlord I'm no longer here. I mean, he had spent the whole week acting like he was going to work, and instead he was shutting everything down. And I'm like, how can you do this? And it'll get better, and we'll be better. And I cried, and he says, you only get upset when you think I'm really going. He says, last week you were wanting me to kill you because you didn't know how else to get out of the situation. He says, I'm turning you free. He says, but what goes with it is everything I bring to it, and that is the money. And that means the bills and stuff are not going to be on in my name because I'm not here, so good luck with all that. You've got the day to pretty much figure out what you're doing. Bye. And he leaves. And it was about 2 weeks that he tried to see the kids, and then he moved off 11 hours, and that's been 12 years ago. But yeah, I just woke up one morning, and he was just like gone. And you know what? I'm so glad he did. I didn't want him, and I didn't want his money. I wanted companionship, and I wasn't even getting that. I wanted the father of my children to be in the home with them, and I wasn't getting that. Not a healthy one anyway. I wanted to not be alone. I wanted to finally have someone I could share dinner with or a movie with. But you know what? I didn't get any of that. We were still two separate people who just happened to make a couple of kids. and called it a marriage. But I think we did the best we could do. We weren't ready. We're still not ready. I don't think he ever loved me, and I don't think I ever loved him. I think we did what we thought we could do and were supposed to do, and did the best with who we are at it. And it was just a total fail, except for my 2 babies. Now, you know what? You take it all away, because the only thing that any of it matters is that I've got my 2 babies. They're the beat of my heart. They're the beginning, the end, the beat on, the beat off. And I love my babies. So, like the rest of us, I was married. It sucked. I was divorced, single with kids. We've all got that story. A lot of us men, a lot of us women, a lot of us just trying to do our thing and get through. I'm no better. I'm not special. I'm just telling you my story, so in case you've had the same story, you can not feel so alone, because sometimes that's what it boils down to me, is I just feel alone. And I know there's a lot of us going through the same thing. So I'll share with you. You share with me. Together, we'll feel like somebody's got our back, and we'll rock. Have a good day.